Simpson coming off a really nice 2 at 17.
And you will see some footprint marks worn into this tee by the end of the week, as virtually everybody in this field tees the ball up on this tee box in the exact same place up against this right tee marker, trying to give themselves as much angle as they can, looking to avoid what we call the post and palms, which run up the left side of this hole, about 20 of them the first 80 yards off the tee. And JT hit one of those trees off this tee last year, and the ball ricocheted over there onto the 11th tee about 80 yards to the left, and then hit one of the greater recovery shots you're ever going to see out here on the PGA Tour. So we've had some fun with him since in terms of naming them after him.
Webb a little more accustomed to moving the ball right to left. Even he's trying to hang back just a little bit.
He just needs a little carry and a bounce. Hitting the bunker.
Didn't quite get it over those bunkers. That's the interesting part about this tee shot, is that there's a lot of trouble there left and right, especially this week, Justin.
Well, there is, and there was talk early in the week about guys hitting it through some of those posts and trees just left off the tee over towards the 10th green, which is there in the middle of our screen. It really would take off about 60 or 70 yards. The PGA Tour staff decided last night that it was going to create too many delays and possibly dangerous situations. So they added this on-course out of bounds. This is not in play off the 10th tee, which is there on the left, but for 18 off the right, you cannot, so this is known as in-course out of bounds, and you cannot hit it left of those stakes. Otherwise, you got to take it back to where you played your original shot from.
And Bones, as we watch the tee shot here at 18 with Kala Morikawa, had a chance to chat, Bones, this morning with Gary Young and Mark Russell, two rules officials on the PGA Tour, as to why. And they said it's very simple as that ball bounds into the bunker. They want to make sure the PGA Tour players play the golf course the way it's originally designed and not do things that they normally would not do just because there are no hospitality tents here. They thought that was really important as we look at Charles Howell III now, hitting his third.
And a little trouble off the tee, so laying it up to a good number.
Oh, yeah.
Nice wedge shot.
Do you agree with what Gary and Mark said earlier?
Absolutely. I went out there and stood on the 18th tee. It's hard to imagine somebody putting it through there, but John Wood talked to a couple different players, Webb Simpson being one of those, and said, yeah, he would take a chance, go through the trees, cut off 60-something yards off what the second shot would be, but I do believe it's a very good decision by the Tour.
It's aggressive, but it is definitely doable. That's what they wanted to prevent as Michael Kidd misses that putt at the 8th. You don't see a lot of internal out of bounds at PGA Tour venues week in, week out. But you do have one this week left of 18.